This is the NFL's turf. No disrespect to the NBA.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with Ryan here. First of all, what a shock that the biggest underdog in the NBA or the NFL is the Chiefs at 13.5.
Sports HQ presented by Geico. It feels good to Geico. I'm Katie Mox alongside Tommy Tran. And Tommy, we got a lot of games to get to today. But before they tip off or maybe they kick off, what is your Christmas sports wish today?
That my bet's hit? Yeah, hopefully that wish works out. I think a lot of people would like to have that at the end of the day. But all jokes aside, you and I are NorCal kids.
We are.
How about Cooper Flag against Steph Curry on Christmas Day? Are you kidding me? You've got the rookie going up against the chef. That is what we have in terms of the NBA slate today. Not one, not two, not three, but 5 games that fans can certainly enjoy. Among the Christmas slate, a rematch from just a couple of nights ago when Victor Wembanyama
eliminated from playoff contention if they lose that game. And Steelers star T.J. Watt returned to practice on Wednesday for the first time since suffering a collapsed lung. He missed Pittsburgh's past 2 games with that injury. Watt's status still remains up in the air for Sunday's game in Cleveland against the Browns.
You can't count on accurate expiration dates.
That is a rookie mistake.
Or the kindness of strangers. But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS, streaming on Paramount+.
The Paw Patrol is on a roll to the North Pole.
Ready for holiday action. Santa needs our help.
The brand new holiday special of Paw Patrol Christmas. Now streaming on Paramount+.
What exactly is your plan? So what's the plan?
The biggest and wildest mission yet comes home.
I like the sound of that.
It's nerve-shredding, heart-pounding, and delivers on every level. Tom Cruise.
I need you to trust me. One last time.
Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Now streaming on Paramount+.
My name is Jeffrey Manchester. I've been living in a toy store for 6 months.
Authorities everywhere are on the hunt for the roof man. Would you go out with me?
I would very much like to go out on a date with you.
You're not good at being a criminal.
Whatever you do, quit.
Oops.
It's so loud in here. Oh, man, this is awesome. That power. Oh, my goodness, what a performance.
Things are heating up, that's for sure. We found this opportunity, and we're working for it.
My man.
Tulsa King. All episodes now streaming only on Paramount+.
You think you understand how this business works, but you don't.
I now know why Mommy was so stressed.
What's the plan here?
Landman. New season now streaming only on Paramount+.
This isn't just combat. It's cinema.
Ready or not, here I come. Let's go!
Are you not entertained?
The new home of UFC, Paramount+.
You need a hug?
You need a fist?
Crutch, 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 crutch.
But you need anything. I do have one question. We didn't mean right now.
Gordon, take care of my brother Kyle, and I'll take care of you.
This is my castle now. Do we understand each other?
I want your friends.
Mayor of Kingstown. New season now streaming on Paramount+.
You can't count on Derek's taunt skills.
Tony, I think it hit the ground.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount+.
Welcome to a fresh hour of CBS Sports HQ as 3 games headline the NFL here on Christmas Day. Dallas at Washington with both teams already eliminated from playoff contention. Then you have Detroit at Minnesota, 4:30 Eastern. Lions have a 5% chance to make the postseason. Then the night game, 8:15 Eastern, Denver at Kansas City. Broncos are nearly 2 touchdown favorites against the Chiefs, who have been eliminated from the postseason for the first time in a decade. Broncos looking to clinch the AFC West in the 1 seed, but they'll have to get a win and still need some help later this weekend. Hey there, folks. We're getting you ready for 1 p.m. Eastern here on Christmas Day. We've got the full game with us. Katie Mox, Jamie Eisenberg, Lige Duzable, Pete Prisco.
Our Grinch.
Well, we have one dressed as a Grinch, and we have a real Grinch. And Pete Prisco.
The shoe fits, I'll wear it.
Wow, humbug, more like it for this guy.
With a tan before.
We also have our gambling analyst, Todd Furman, joining us. I'm Tommy Tran. So, guys, as we take a look at the slate, first and foremost, NFL 6th straight year that they're playing on Christmas Day. And, Pete, we talked about it this week, too. On paper, in the summer, this looked like a great 3-game slate. Not so much when we get here on the 25th.
That goes to show you, we have no idea before the season. Every year, we think we do and we don't. This year more than ever. And these games are not very good games. But I heard you talking before about the NBA owning, Avery Johnson, the NBA owning Christmas. Not anymore, you don't.
At all.
Because it doesn't matter what games the NFL puts on, people are going to watch them. And they're going to watch more of the NFL than they will the NBA. It always has been that way. The NFL is king. It remains king. Even with these bad games, it will still top the NBA.
Yeah, the fan bases will tune out in the masses. I mean, the viewership showed you that over the last couple of years. And to Pete's point, even though in the summer we're like, oh, we're excited for this slate coming out, and now we're like, a lot of backup quarterbacks playing in this game. Not sure who's playing, but everybody will tune in just because, to Pete's point, NFL is king.
It's Fantasy Championship week. Of course everybody
Yeah.
Not for me. I'm out.
Todd,
Jamie's out of a lot of leagues.
Todd,
Admit it.
I mean, the bottom line is this. We have betting lines. We have player props available. So one man's garbage is another man's gold. And that's exactly what we have today. Everyone gets to learn the proper pronunciation of Kansas City Chiefs third-string quarterback Chris Oladokun. We can figure out who isn't actually on IR for the Chiefs in the nightcap. But at least we have some offenses that are sure to entertain, with the Dallas Cowboys early in the day against the much-maligned Washington Commanders defense. And then, of course, the divisional battle where there is actually something at stake for the Minnesota Vikings and their aspirations to play spoiler and keep the Lions on the outside looking in. Although, of course, we know the Lions need plenty of help if they're going to be included in this year's NFC playoff picture.
5% chance for the Lions to make the postseason, but it all starts with a victory today. Deuce, give me a sense of what you're looking out for in Detroit, Minnesota here today.
Yeah, when I look at that game, it looks like Brosmer will go because J.J. McCarthy went out in that game and took a vicious hit from Brian Burns last week on a protection bust by him, right? He has to understand you slide the line, you got to know that defensive end is unblocked. But I love what I saw from Max Brosmer, right, in the second half. First time he was out there was the Seattle Seahawks. That's a taunted defense. That's a tough place to play in Seattle. Now he'll be in the confines of his home. They're going to lean on Aaron Jones to run the football, and they did that in the second half versus the New York Giants. So that's what I'm looking to see in this game, right? I want to see the Minnesota Vikings come out and establish a run with Aaron Jones, because that Lions defense really struggled stopping the run versus Pittsburgh last week. I mean, Kenneth Gainwell is still running with the football right now, so that is going to be the big thing. You got a young, undrafted rookie quarterback. Let's lean on the run game in the offensive line. I think that's what the Minnesota Vikings do.
I mean, kind of playing a free space when you play that Lions team, and they're not very good. I mean, they when you saw them get run on by a Steelers team that didn't run the ball very well. Yeah. They are great in the secondary. He struggled when he played Seattle, but he was much better last week. And on the flip side, that Vikings defense has been really good the last
historic
9 games.
They've been really good.
I mean, it's been incredible. And Brian Flores, again, we say it every year. Brian Flores is a hell of a coach, and what he's doing with that defense is truly special right now.
It's been 6 straight games. They are chasing history right now. 1988 Cleveland Browns. Last time we saw a team go 6 straight games without allowing a passing touchdown. So here comes Jared Goff, who's as hot as any quarterback in the league right now. If you extend that 7 games, it's 1 passing touchdown. That was Lamar Jackson. We're talking about some pretty good quarterbacks here. Caleb Williams, Dak Prescott, Sam Darnold when he was playing well. Jaden Daniels, the one game that he played coming back from the elbow injury. Like, they've been doing this against some very good opponents. And Jared Goff is not good in Minnesota. Typically we say, oh, Goff indoors, he's really good. In his games, I'll bring it back to fantasy. 14 fantasy points per game. Usually we say 20 points is a good game for quarterbacks. He's averaging 14 fantasy points per game in 5 career games in Minnesota. 1 game with the Rams, 4 with the Lions. So it's really tough to sit him in the championship week. He's got back-to-back games with 31 fantasy points. I'm sitting him for Tyler Shuck. That's how confident I am in this Vikings defense. This Chargers defense has been fantastic. And what happened in the playoffs last year when these two teams met? They embarrassed the Texans. They embarrassed the Chargers. Justin Herbert was sacked 4 times. He threw 4 interceptions. That was in their building. Now you're coming back into the Chargers building, and maybe the defense flips it on its head and takes advantage of this Texans offense that's struggling. Denzel Perryman not being there is bad for the run defense. This is not the team that takes advantage of that, though, because you have Woody Marks coming back. He's been good in terms of getting touches. He just has not been